everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me sharing with you guys how I grow my own sweet basil, okay? How I grow my own sweet basil. So let us get into today's video, okay? So basically, my sweet basil is basically for my own use. But if you follow me on my social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, you know that I have a food store which is called A.H.P food store. Okay, now that is where I grow all my food and enjoy it, and it's going to be a community, basically a community garden for my community, because I have a CIC charity that I'm currently working on behind the scenes, which includes the A.H.P food store. Okay, now um, let us get into it. Normally, I buy my seeds from garden center or local supermarket like Asda. Um, Asda does them, or if they don't have it in seed form, I normally get the plug plants. However, last year I managed to get a magazine from Asda that had seeds, okay, and it has 400 seeds. It's the Thompson and Morgan, okay, they do amazing seeds, okay. So this is the sweet the green sweet basil, because they also have the lemon one, the lemon basil, which I'll probably share with you guys another time. So I grew this one from seed, which is basically this pack of seeds. That's what I used to grow this. Okay, so what I often do is basically I would fill up my my planting pot with compost, and I'll make the compost moist by adding water, of course, clean water, and then I'll sow my basil, um, and then cover the seeds, lightly cover the seeds with compost. Okay, so I just go over it, and then once I've done that, I just take a polythene, because I don't have a heated propagator. I do have small propagators with propagator lids, but I only use those as a practice for transferring my seedlings during summertime, or if I've run out of planting pots, but I've got enough planting pots now. So after that, all that process, I just cover it with polythene. Of course, I make sure that my polythene is clean. So I cover it, tighten it, and basically this will keep it in the dark first of all, and then give it that constant room temperature. Um, that helps the seed to crack and germinate. So then I pop it on my window. Sorry, not on my window. I pop it on my fridge, because my kitchen is the most constant temperature in my house, apart from my living room and my bathroom. So everywhere else the temperature fluctuates, okay, because of being in winter. If it was in summer, I would have just done this and then put it in my greenhouse, because I do have a portable greenhouse which I keep in a separate room. Okay, so I leave that, and all the instructions are basically behind your pack of seeds. Yeah, and it takes usually 10 to 15 days, so about roughly 2 weeks for it to grow. And basically I check on it after 2 weeks. Like the 14th day I check on it, and once it's germinated, then I take the polythene off like I've done so here, and then I leave it on the same fridge, on top of the fridge, just because for it to get used to the temperature before I move it to the windowsill, where it's a little bit cooler, but it's still a nice temperature for it to grow okay? And then I'll just continue watering it every couple of days, 3 to 4 days. I'll check on it and see if the compost is moist. This is how you know, like, if the compost is moist, like if it's like that, you touch it, and if it's moist, then you leave it. But if it's not moist and it's dry, let me see which one is dry compost. Okay. Oh, that is actually so this is the like dry, so I'll need to water this one. This is a spring onion. I thought I only had 2, you know, but turns out I've got 3 pots. Okay, do bear with me, folks. I need to get some tissue. Okay, so yeah, if once you notice that your compost is dry, you water your crop. So that is literally it. That's all you do, and you just keep an eye on it, and it keeps growing. And then of course, once it matures, you can start using it in your cooking. Now I use my basil for my stews and my sauces, my homemade sauces, things like spaghetti, bolognese, things like pasta sauces, and all of that good stuff. That's what I use my sweet basil for. And I also use it for grilling. So I make marinades and then use it to grill my food, like my meats. Yeah, my chicken, my fish, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, if you have any questions to do with growing your own food, put it in the comment section and I'll respond accordingly. If it's too personal for the comment section, then you can send me a DM on my Facebook or my Instagram and I'll respond to you again accordingly. Other than that, have a good day. Let me just fill up my pot and end this video. Okay, so before I finally go, I do have 2 books called Planting for Food, and the first one is Planting for Food Indoor Sowing, which is all about sowing your food indoors, such as I'm doing in planting pots. And then the second one is Planting for Food Outdoor Sowing, which is all about your garden, sowing your food, planting your food in your garden and in your allotments if you're in the UK, of course. And if you're outside of the UK, that would be your farm, okay, or your plot. So that is what they are all about. And they are launching this year. I'm launching them this year, December, just before Christmas, so you can keep an eye out for the book launch. I've already put the information out on Facebook, so you can go and check out Facebook event pages. And then I've also posted the flyer on my Instagram, so you can scroll through my Instagram and look through and find it. You'll be able to find it. It's great. So yeah, that is literally it. I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.